Welcome to CBS Automotive. My name is Ardil and I'm really proud to introduce another one of our videos. In today's video, what I'm going to be talking you through is a Toyota CHR, which is a 2020 model, and then the parking sensor solution that we offer here in Cambridge. If you haven't seen us before, haven't seen our work, make sure you hit the subscribe button below and it will keep you up to date with all of our latest videos. But let's get started on this. So basically, in terms of this solution, we can offer this as completely separate in terms of front parking sensors as well as the rear parking sensors. So if you want them separate, we can do that. But if you want them together, like this customer's gone for, we can do that as well. In terms of this solution, so what they are in terms of the rear sensors to start off with is basically a 17mm flush fit sensor. They're like an OEM look, so basically you really wouldn't be able to tell that they weren't factory. Plus they're also on this vehicle gone into complete factory locations as well. So we always aim to do that, however, sometimes the sensors and the factory locations don't allow us to. However, majority of the time we do. And they're also 17mm, so they're incredibly small, plus they're always color coded to the vehicle. On this vehicle, they have gone into the black parts of the bumper. However, if the vehicle needed to go into the white parts of the bumper, we would have done so, and it would have all been color coded to an exact color match. When you're booking in with us, whether you're doing that by an online inquiry or you're actually coming over to visit us and seeing where your vehicle's going to be worked on, we basically need a paint code. Once you're here, we can obviously get that from the vehicle, but if you are based further afield and you want us to carry out the installation looking for a quote, you just basically send us over the paint code of the vehicle and we can then get an exact match for you as well as give you a quoted price. And we do that over the email, but also we can do that over the phone, so feel free to pick up the phone and we'll go through all of that with you. We'll drop all the links below. So these sensors, basically, it's just an audible tone on the rear. So as soon as you engage reverse, they'll turn on. You get one beep just to tell you that they're on. And then from there, what happens is basically as you approach an obstacle, it will basically go from a one beep all the way up to a constant tone as you get closer. Very similar to every other traditional style of parking sensors that you'll find, either factory or aftermarket. In terms of this system, in terms of the front setup, basically we do two different options. We either do this system, which is what's called a button solution, which means that we mount a button in the vehicle and we can choose that with you as well. We basically, all you do to activate the front parking sensors is press the little button that we've installed and the front sensors will turn on. Very easy to do, and they'll basically stay on for 10 seconds. If you reach an obstacle within that 10 seconds, you'll get another 10 seconds and so on and so on and so on. However, if you press the button, you haven't got an obstacle in front of you, what happens is they basically just turn off, so they're not going off randomly. And then you've also got the option to basically turn them on and off whenever you please. The other option that we do for any vehicle is basically what's called a Pro Fit solution. We'll link that at the end of the video. Basically what that solution is, it's exactly the same 17mm sensor as what you see cosmetically from the outside of the vehicle. However, there's no button. Basically what happens with that is as you approach a vehicle, what happens is they automatically turn on and deactivate with speed. So there's two different solutions that we can do then. We can price that up for you when you let us know what your vehicle is and all your details by filling out our inquiry form on our website. But this is basically just to show you exactly what they look like in terms of the front sensors as well as the rear sensors, plus all the quality of our work that you can see from this installation. So if you're new to our channel, haven't seen us before or enjoyed this video, make sure you press the subscribe button below. But thank you very much guys, and we look forward to upgrading your car soon. Thank you.